Hey, folks. So I wanted to welcome you. Welcome you. This is going to be my first live. Hold on a minute. Get the sound here. There we go. So this is going to be my first live ever with YouTube. We're trying a couple of new things here. Technically, the technical side. So seeing that if it's going to work on, doing this. So bear with me, but I definitely have an awesome presentation coming ahead for you. So let me just get a couple of technical things going and we'll make sure that we're all ramped up. I see that we have a few people. If you're here, there is a chat. Okay, there is a chat. Go ahead and say something in the chat. I'm just going to be like, hey, all. There is a chat. Give me a chat. Let me know if you're here. That it's working and everything. Let me just go see if we can get some Facebook going. We'll see if we can share this thing live. I'm going to try to put it right into the Facebook group. Would be pretty interesting if we can do this. We'll just see what's going on here. So boom, boom, boom. And the live on YouTube. We'll see what happens here. But all right, let's give it a whirl. Let's see if that this is going to get pretty interesting. And done. All right, so that's it. I did. We got 4 of you here, 4 of you that are live. Pretty damn cool. I'm hoping that this is a better option. For those of you that are in my Facebook group, I was suggested last week that it's very tough to find the live streams. So we're trying this out this week. All right, so we got 5. Oh, there we go. All right. Al, what's going on? That's it. I'm on YouTube. That means I'm famous. All right, Al, thank you so much. Well, for you, pleasure for you, what am I, the word I'm looking for? You preferred few people that are catching this. And those of you that are catching it on the replay, if you are going to catch this on the replay, I don't know the YouTube audience. Okay, I don't know who's here, who's on my YouTube. But, we're trying to get out this good content. And it is about time that you guys learn about websites, okay? So I want to dive into this real quickly. The title here is Website Hacks that can make you $100,000 a year. Okay, so $100K a year, right? Let's break that down in math, right? So so that you guys can put this all in perspective, this is a training for anybody. Okay, so whether you're just starting out a digital agency, this is the most. Let's go with. This is the best chance that you have of starting a digital agency. Now, this is the thing that no one talks about is the websites. You're going to hear me say some things I've been repeating over and over for the last, it's going on 4 years now. 4 years now. But this way, we've been able to launch. I think we're over like 300 digital entrepreneurs are able to get their launch. And, the main thing that you need to understand about this, like this method, instead of like going with Facebook ads, going with funnels, stuff like that the website has a huge high perceived value. There's a high perceived value. People have been paying for websites like 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. I mean, shit, when I got started, my best sale so far is 85,000. That's right. I sold a website for 85,000. Okay. It's pretty spectacular depending on the size of the company, which you get, and it's nothing different. But anyways, let's talk about this because we want to get you to 100K a year. So if we do 100K and we divide that by 12, so you only need to make $8,333 to hit 100K a year. Okay, so if you're flipping websites, you'll see that. Generally speaking, in the beginning, you can always get about $1,000, right? $1,000. If you want to like really come down, you come down to a 700 level, but generally 1,500 is the number. And then anything go up. And the idea of the website is that it gets you in the front door. Okay. It's going to get you, in the door of the house. One of the things that I was taught when I went and joined a wealth management company. Okay, I do have a pretty extensive background in a lot of things, but we'll talk about this one particular environment, and where I had I was in a wealth management firm. I was young. I was only 25, And my mentor told me, hey, Aaron, go through the garage door. It's the easiest way to get in the house. So let me explain this analogy for you. Okay, let me explain this analogy for you. Go through the garage door, right? So guys, if you can just imagine a house with a garage next to it, those of you who have one, you'll know this. A lot of people go into their house through the garage door. The garage door is not always heavily bolted down, nor is the door going from the garage into the house usually heavily bolted down, but the front door is. So if you go try to kick in the front door, it's really hard. So what am I talking about? As a young financial advisor, my manager told me to go get my auto and home insurance licenses and approach people to give them quotes on home insurance and car insurance, and not just go and be like, hey, I'm 25 years old and I want to manage your retirement portfolio. It's not going to work. But if you're able to slip in through the garage door, slip in a way, provide such great value, give them an opportunity to see that you can get results, next thing you know, the door open up. And that's how I landed a freaking country. That's right, a country. No one has done that. Me, I have. On top of that, I have landed several major cities, which most people don't do. Okay, so I want you to understand that this really is a door opening opportunity for you to acquire high ticket clients. Okay, we'll get into a little bit more. Let's poke into real quickly about those claims. Okay, I want to touch real fast on those claims. So let me just take a moment and introduce myself to YouTube, since maybe most of you don't know me. But my name is Aaron James. I'm the founder of the Small Business Deacon. You know, I started off just doing little websites, and when we get the website, we add lead generation, we add marketing automation, we add digital marketing, we add these things on top of the client. Okay, so it's like a ladder. I call it my KISS system. If you want to learn more about my KISS system, go to my YouTube videos under Digital Agency Secrets. There's a whole series of videos where I talk about that. But, you know, I'm really proud of the company that I built. We're going to come back to some of these major ones in just a second. Okay, I just want to scroll down so you can really understand like kind of the journey. But I started off just like you, getting one small business owner after another, right? When you start a business, you need what? Money. Money. You need the money, or you're gonna have to go out of business. You're gonna go get a job. So if you're out there for, say, like you're trying to go to the small business owners, hey, let me run Facebook ads for you. Let me run Facebook ads for you. Those of you who've done that, you realize that there's a lot involved. When you start running Facebook ads, like you have to actually build a copy, build a landing page, build a follow-up sequence. What's the button? What's the image? All these different things you have to do. And then you're going to get the results. And if you don't get the results, they're gone, right? Whereas this, you literally can just set up a site, a gorgeous site that they believe is worth $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. You get your foot in the door for like $1,000 or $1,500. Then you say, great, you've got the website. But listen, Mr. Business Owner, if you build it, they will not come. We all know that if you build it, they will not come, right? So we need to, if we build a website, we got to drive traffic to it. And that's how you tack on the extra stuff. Okay. So in his long story short, between hundreds and hundreds of small business owners into, global distributions, regional limousines, a pro sports league, proud to call my client, nationwide law firms, a county, a city, and a country. Okay. Now there's a whole bunch of tips and tricks on how I did this. And I'll allude to this later on in some other trainings, but some have to do with my directories, some had to do with my website builder and all that different stuff. But let's hop in this. Like, what does this all mean to you, right? So let's just go take a look real quickly. And what does this all mean to you, right? So the first thing I want you to think about is, in order to have a business, you need sales, right? So if you don't have sales, you don't have a business. Pretty logical, right? Pretty logical, right? So if you don't have sales, you don't have a business. Well, think about that for yourself. If you're out there doing the free trial method with Facebook ads that a lot of gurus teach, or coaches, right? I'm not going to use the word gurus because I'm probably considered one. I don't really know yet. I'm learning it. But you do the trial thing, you're going to run out of money, right? You're going to run out of money. Jody, hey, thank you for commenting. I appreciate it. I appreciate the comments. I like to know you're here. I get super energized by people. I'm not sure how to explain, but you guys commenting, let me know you're here. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And so anyways, on this little journey here, guys, of, going down this path, in order to have a business, you need money. And that's where you are. So why not start something that gives you the most advantage of that right in the beginning? So let's start off this training by showing you the market, right? And I'm going to show you something simple. How many of you, right, have started a business and like now like, okay, I need to find customers. I need to find customers. And then it becomes that rat race, right? What if customers were already out there just saying, hey, I need this, right? And some of the best customers are the ones that are not super educated on digital marketing. And those small business owners, you want to know where they hang out? I'll show you where they hang out and where you can get this. It's Craigslist. So I highly recommend that you start off like in Craigslist. Okay, come down in Craigslist and then click on computer and then just type in here a search and just put website. Just put website, right? So here you go. WordPress website designer needed for luxury real estate. Look at this. New luxury real estate sign. So boom, here you go. I need a new website. Hey, I need a new luxury website for WordPress, all this different stuff. I would like it to look similar to this. No problem. Blah, 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 all this different stuff. As you start poking around with this, you're going to see how fast this can be done. All right. And so one way real quickly, luxury website, right? Similar to this. And I must have IDX. Well, here's like your first hack. This is the first thing that I learned is that I went to Theme Forest, right? So I go to Theme Forest, I go to WordPress, and I can literally come down here, click real estate, right? And real estate. And if you want to get more specific, we search within the results, IDX. If you don't know what IDX is, don't worry about it. Right now, you just need to know that IDX is like a component that's needed for real estate websites. And you can search and you can come right over here and literally look at this for 59 bucks, $59, $49, real estate. You know, what you're doing over here is you're looking at the amount of sales. If you want to get real specific again, okay, I'm going to show you a better option than this after this, but I want to show you, you know, just how easy this is literally you just go and buy the pre-built website. I mean, literally, this is it. You just go buy it, right? This is one way. And then you just edit it. This is how I started. This is it. This is the way that it all happened. You know, the city of Boulder, Colorado, and Denver, these guys are on a bought template that I paid 37 bucks for. And I sold it for 15,000. Okay. So literally, here's like all these websites. Look at, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, all these different things that you could like pick from, right? All of these different websites that you could pick from. Let's go click on one. And I won't get into this on this training, but it's as simple as just buying it, downloading the files, and then just installing the theme into WordPress. And so if you are nervous about WordPress, stick with me, because I assure you that it's very easy once you had someone to just guide you through it. But literally, look how gorgeous these sites are. Beautiful. I mean, this is something that people charge $10,000 for, but you got it out of the box. Okay. So let's go back here. Again, we're looking at the market, folks. We're looking at the market, right? How easy is it going to be for you to get a client, right? How easy is it going to be for you to get a client? Let's go back. There we go. Right off the bat. 1, upload comic book inventory to a website. Okay. Pretty simple. For those of you who don't even have your first client and you're looking for recurring income, these are fantastic for you to go and click on and become friends with them. Update my website. Let's go check this guy out. Okay, update my website. Okay, this guy says no pay, so you get away from him. Never mind. You move away. But you keep going through here. Young single mom needs website help. I don't know. That seems like a distraction. But you go through here just so you know you're skipping through. But all of this different stuff is all these little different, website. And then for those of you who want to know a sneaky trick, so I'm in Maine, San Francisco. All you got to do is use map, go like this. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to like Dallas, right? So Dallas, Texas, boom, move over to Dallas. There we go. Let's go see how Dallas is doing. Let's just open up the span a little bit more, the radius right down here, and then let's just go and see what they say. So website, I need help checking a website. I need website, another website. These people all need website helps. Folks, let me explain something to you. The small business owner out there, they have zero knowledge of this online thing. And this is a tough thing for digital marketers to really comprehend. Look, I just explained to you my background. And here's when the bell went off for me. So about 4 years ago, I've had those significant clients, and I got to speak at a chambers event, the Chambers of Commerce. And they come in here and they said to me, hey, Aaron, can you do a talk on how to create a Facebook page? And I'm like, dude, create a Facebook page? Like, seriously, like, do you know who I am? Like, hello? Do you even know what I do? Like, dude, I do that with like one pinky in my sleep. And, I didn't say that, but in my mind, they're like, yeah, these people really like it. And so I rolled with it. I went in there, and all of a sudden, all these business owners come in and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe that. I didn't know how to do a Facebook page. Crazy. I know, crazy, right? Fast forward a little bit, after I've landed, tons, hundreds and hundreds of clients, like I get on the phone with these people and I'll say to them, oh, yeah, have you ever tried Facebook? Oh yeah, we've done Facebook. It doesn't work. We've done Facebook. It doesn't work. Right? We've done. What's up, Gus? What's going on? Gus. All right. Thanks so much for joining. Gus, thank you. We've done Facebook and it doesn't work. I'm like, oh, okay. So did you install the pixel on your website? What's a pixel? What's a pixel? So you really need to understand that the majority of the small business market out there don't understand this. They don't, and they need help. And the ones who really don't understand are posting on Craigslist. Seriously, they're posting on Craigslist. And so these are like some of your best clients. And I'll tell you right now, I've plucked massive clients off of Craigslist. Okay. All right. Let's just keep going through here and we'll continue with the training. All right. So here you go. So here it is, all the different stuff. And again, you can just keep playing around with this, right? So Dallas, I come in here, use the map. I can come over here. Maybe I want to go, check out my city, Boston. I'll just expand this out a little bit. We'll go, there we go, about 80. So I'm actually a little bit south of Boston. And here we go, website update and maintenance. This is a great way to start a recurring client, guys, because it leads to one thing after another. Look at this, remote position, website designer, now heated, right? All this little different stuff, you start poking through this stuff. Now, this is one thing, and I'm not going to go into this next thing, but I will show you that this is also the next secret. It's called Indeed. A lot of the business owners, a little bit more knowledgeable, a little bit more engaged, they've actually started to move into Indeed. Okay. And so inside of here, you'll end up seeing like, you use stuff like social media marketing, right? Social media marketing. And anyways, I'll get into this a little bit later. I just want to kind of like just tempt you a little bit to let you know that you're not just Craigslist, that you come over here. You can probably expand that out to 50 miles. And then what you do is you go job type, right? Job type. And this was before COVID. When I was doing all this different stuff, I would sort by job type and I would go part-time or contract. Like any one of these things, I would start that. I don't want to go full-time. I don't want to go to your office. I'm not sitting in an office. So I can go talk at the water bubbler, right? And bullshit. Like I'm here to like do work. So I don't want to work in your business, but I promise you that I will outwork anybody in your freaking company. I'll bring you more money than those, like whatever they're doing in your business. All right. That's just how I was. And so you can literally sort through here. But this day and age, guys, we all know with COVID, everything's gone remote. So kind of like you don't have to, but this was a sneaky little way. But here you go, contract, right? You start going through this different stuff as you start doing it. Look, $65 an hour. I mean, come on. So anyways, long story short, all this stuff is here and you can poke out to these people, Luso Designs. I don't know who Luso Designs is. Let's go take a look at Luso Design. So Luso Designs, Canton, Mass. Here's what I do. I go like this. I don't apply through here. What I do is I go and search like this, Luso Designs. So here he is, his Luso Designs. So what I'm doing is I'm automatically looking at their online presence. And you really need to think like that. It's not about just Facebook ads. It's not about just websites. It's not about just bots. It's not about just funnels. It's about online presence. Okay. The online presence management, everything online, you want to get up because let me tell you something. When you get their website, you get them by the cojones. You hold them. Believe me. This is how it works. You become the tech guy, the web guy, the Facebook guy. You become that all-in-one guy. And then you get to just keep selling and selling and selling. But anyways, this is how I do it. Look, okay, he's got Google reviews. This is good. There's the website. He's on this thing. And again, I'm not going to go into all the details, and this is stuff we can get into later. I do have other videos about this on my YouTube channel. But inside of here, we're going to look and like, okay, this guy looks like he's got his act together. There's a good little website here. It looks like, Best of Home 2014. And so literally what you do is you start looking here, first of all. Hasn't been updated since 2017. That's a huge thing for me. You can go check out their Facebook, right? So you want to go click on their Facebook. You look through their Facebook. You look at all this different stuff. And you can go see what they're doing because you're going to put a holistic view together, right? A whole holistic view. So anyways, we're going to jump off this thing, but I just wanted to kind of show you the market, right? The market, that this is like ready, willing, and able. There's ton out here. There's more out here on doing Indeed. And then, connect and link. There's a lot of little, tips and tricks that you can do on this, but I wanted to just show you the market. Okay. All right, so let's get into it. Let's actually go and like do something and actually show you this. So I showed you this, right? I showed you this whole thing where you got to log in, you got to do all this different stuff. I'll just let you know that, I've spent over $15,000 on this website, buying websites, buying all this. You just keep buying and buying and buying. Okay. And that's until I ultimately found, this set of, let's just say a set of themes and plugins and all the stuff you need. And I built my own this is version 2.0. I originally built one called Insutanto, but what I did here, and this is just to make it easy for you guys. Okay. Because a lot of you right now, those of you who've never touched a website, or maybe you're thinking like, oh, websites are difficult, right? I'm going to show you that they're not difficult right now. Okay. So real quickly, this is my platform. Okay. Full disclosure. I built this out. And what I want you to think about this platform is think about that. I went and bought like 100 pre-built professional websites for you already. I went and bought them already. I paid for them. Okay. And like, you can go look at all of these beautiful websites under here. Let's go take a look at, maybe a couple. So professional services. And, you come in here. I mean, these things are freaking gorgeous, guys, like gorgeous. And they're already ready to go. All right. They're ready to go right out of the box for you, and I'm going to do a demonstration right now so you can see how this works. And I'm going to show you some ninja tips and tricks on this stuff. Okay. So let's go in here and let's just show you, how this all works. First of all, just to get it fired up. And literally, this is how easy it can be for anybody. So what we'll do here is we'll go and get started for free. Let me just go ahead, get started for free. I'm going to enter in, let's go with our good old restaurant example, like I always do, right? I'm just going to put, this is fine. I'm just putting delete. And let me just put a couple of numbers here so it doesn't catch up. Okay, there we go. So this would be your URL, your subdomain, right? Everyone knows about how that all works. This has got to get changed. This will be delete. And then my email, we can go with Aaron27. There you go. Let me just get a password in here. I got to put a good one, WordPress. You always want to make sure you have a good password. Sometimes I screw up, but there you go. All right, that's it. So boom, I just went and created an account here. So this is similar to Wix. That's right. This is similar to Squarespace. That's right. This is similar to Weebly. This is similar to Shopify, similar to all that. But I want to show you how easy it can be, right? So with our platform, okay, I want you to think about this, number one, because even if you don't want to actually go and do the work, like you don't want to actually, like, Aaron, I get it. I understand. I know that they need it. And these people need the websites, but I really don't want to go build it, but I want to make the money. Well, we do also have the only affiliate program where you can get monthly recurring residual revenues on all the people you refer here. It's not like you refer it once and get a one-time shot. It's forever. So those of you who ever know the people making ClickFunnels millions and all that different stuff, it's the same type of affiliate type of program like that. And so think about this for a second, whether you're new to WordPress or your client's new to WordPress, watch what's about to happen when they sign up. Very easy, sign up, click next. So it takes us through, okay, let's add your business, click on business info. Okay, there we go. Click and add your business info. So very, very simple business name. So let's just see, she's gonna take a quick little click on identity. Yep, add your business name. Let's call this, how about triple stack food. I don't know. I'm making something up so you know this isn't planned. You know what I mean? Triple stack food looks good. I like it. All right, next. They guide you through here. Very simple. Okay, the main street. I'm just gonna pick mine so that I can just fill it out. This is my office address. So just so you can actually see what's about to happen. It's a real address, real everything. All this different stuff is correct. Yes, phone number. I'll even change up this so you can have it like 778899. So you can see that number. Watch what's going to happen. Click update. There we go. Good to go. That's it. I put in the information and now we just go and view the site. Okay. Let's go and move the site. Let me just click off some of these guys so that I don't get tab ADD. And right off the bat, here we go. There's the address that we put in, already done. There's the name of the business, already done. Let's keep going and see what else it did. Here's the name of the business inside of the website, right? Here's the name inside the website. We scroll down, you'll see there's the phone number. There is the name of the business. If we go over here, watch this, contact us. There's the contact information, right? We did this. There's the name, there's my email, right? There's the freaking address, all this different stuff. And so you're going through this and it's already done. And I can go through this all. But let me just show you. All of a sudden, let's just say, you know what? Boy, I'd like to show my client some mock-ups, right? We're going to be a professional. We're going to design 3 mock-ups for you, right? Or you want to do another one. You can literally come in here, go into the dashboard, and literally just click switch template. This is how easy it is. You come in here. So let's go and select that one. Let's take a look. Yes, 1, 2, 3, click, click, click. And let's just go take a look at what we did. And so there it is. Boom. Triple Stack Food, right? That was the name of our company. Triple Stack Food. Look at Attleboro. That's the city. That's the city that we put in here. All done. Look at it. Just all done for you. All done for you. All right. All done for you. Goes through here. Just to like speed up the presentation. I won't keep going through this and repetitively, but you can do this with over 88. Let me just get rid of those. You can do this with over 88 guys. Okay. There's restaurants. There's the professional sites, health and fitness, you know, small business, home trainer, personal, and they work for anything. Like whatever one you do in here, it's going to put in their name, their address, all that different stuff for all of these. Okay. So with that being said, let's pause for a moment. Okay. Let's pause for a moment. And what I want to do here, folks, is I want to just quickly teach you the core concept of websites. Because what we want to do is we want to jump in here. And this is what people asked me to do today, is they wanted to show me, great, this is all great, Aaron, but all right, how do we make the edits and how do we move them? And what's the competitive advantage of using this platform that you build, you know, for us to use? And so, you know, why use this platform? Because look, let me do this. You know, Fortune 500 companies, pro sports leagues, major cities, a freaking country. Like, I got a little experience, wouldn't you say? So I know the WordPress world better than anybody out there. I've been doing it, live, eat, and breathe in it. You know, I'm the type of guy, I got a little click in my brain and I run for 14 hours a day. That's just how it is. I enjoy it. I love what I do. Okay. And so I was able to see the bigger picture. And you guys probably all know, like, there's all these different themes out there. There's different plugins, all this crazy stuff. And then sometimes if you have any experience, you know that they break when they use with each other. So I built a platform that's super easy. And what I went and did is I just went and bought all the assets. I bought all the pre-built websites. I brought all these, what I'm going to show you in just a minute, these rows, these elements, all this different stuff. So please take a moment. This might get a little boring, but you just need to understand this important concept called rows, columns, and elements. Okay, let's just take a quick little 5-minute detour to teach you important stuff. All right, so right over here, let me get my little drawing pen. Is what we have here is this is a web page. Okay, and what I did is I went and drew a rectangle here and a rectangle here, and you'll always keep hearing me talk about it. All a website is rectangles on top of rectangles. That's it. For all you funnel builders out there, and you're still like, oh, websites are dead because Russell Brunson said so. No, websites are not dead. Okay, ClickFunnels has what, 100,000 people on it. Wix has 2.2 million. Squarespace another 2 million. Shopify, Weebly, you name it. Like, believe me, websites are not dead. And if you believe that, then you're going downhill. Okay, it's that simple. You're going downhill. Okay, they are not dead. Okay, so inside of here, these are special rectangles. Okay, these are special rectangles. So just know what these are for 1 second, just so we can have a little knowledge. All right, so this is that special rectangle. Oh boy, that's a little small, don't you think? Jeez, guy. Header. Okay, that one's called header, and this one is called footer. All right, and you guys should know this because every time you go to a website, like even if I go on a different page, right? If I go on a different page, and just so that you don't lose you here, let's just say this is home. You know, that's home. And then we'll say like you go over here to about, right? About. And what happens here is that you see the same freaking header right here, the same header, right? And the footer, you see the same footer. So they're literally on every page, every page. They're on every page. So those are special rectangles, okay? That are on website wide, the whole website. Okay, and it's important for you in a minute because when we jump into this thing, and then inside of here you have this. All right, let me go do this for a second. I want to go ahead and show you something because what we're going to do is watch. This is all we're going to do is that every time you see a website, like let's go look at mine. When you look at a website, what you want to do is like right here, right? So this, let's do this for a minute. And this will help you out a little bit when I go and do this. Let's just go do this. Of course, that's not going to agree with me, right? Give me 1 second. What I'll do is I'll change my settings. And what I'll do is I'll take this. And so let's go and do this. We'll get that going. Okay. This should help for a little bit. Okay, let's just work with that for right now. Okay. So what I want to show you in here, whoa, we got some freaking drawing and a half going on here, huh? Give me a second. Let me get back some of this. I'm going to take some of this stuff off. Okay, guys. And so what I want to show you is that all we're going to do here is just add more rectangles. So there's another rectangle, right? And then we'll add another rectangle, like, you know, probably below it. But this rectangle, you know, might be like a block like this. Might be, hey, what's going on here? Give me a second, guys. All the streaming and all that stuff. We're going to come back here and show you that. But this one might be where you have like, this is columns now. Like it's just square stuff, right? There's one there. And then, you know, you'll have like another one here. And then you may end up having one that's like this, which is like 1. And then you have another one, which is like, you know, 2 and then 3. All right. And so let's just go over here. So this is your rows, columns. This is a column. This is a 2 column. That's a 3 column. I think this is some of the stuff you guys understand. And then all you do is, let's just pretend this is not a page. Just pretend this is called my toolbox, right? This is my toolbox. And inside of my toolbox is all types of fun stuff. Like there's images, there's sliders, there's things that jump out at you. There's all this crazy stuff. And all you need to do is just drag it into there and type. Like maybe you have one that's like a text element. You just drag them in. All right. So I'll just go and show you this live. Let's go take a look at it live, and then I'll go draw on my thing. So right here, when I turn on the builder, you should be able to see that by all the dotted lines. Right? So right there, see, there's a row. See that blue line? That's the first row. The first row. Then you go down here. Here's another blue line. There's a row. And then this is column. Okay? Column, column, column. And just all there are multiple elements. This is an element. Right there. That's the modules heading. This one right here is called, again, a module heading again. And then down here, we'll take a look at this one's called the modules heading. And so each one of these, and you can do different things you're seeing. And this is that toolbox right here. Your toolbox of all this crazy stuff that you can put in here. Done for you already. Done. Ready to go, right? Ready to go. All you got to do is like just drag it onto the canvas. Like, okay, where do you want to put it? Okay, I want to put it right here. I want to put it above the pizza. And then you go in there and it's already done. And so edit, okay, yeah, so pretty simple. Okay, there, edit icon, select the icon. What kind of icon do I want? Boom, let's put a down arrow. That's fine. There's my little down arrow. If I want to make it link somewhere, I can make it link. If I want to adjust the parameters of it, make it a different color, you know, come in here. Maybe I want to make it blue. That looks good for me, or purple, whatever that is, purple. And so there it is. And so any of this stuff that's in here. And so Webonly, like I told you, I went and bought all these pre-built assets that you can go ahead and drag on the canvas. Now, between you and I don't do one by one like this. I don't. What I do, here's what I do. I generally use this one, which is row. Remember we talked about row? And then if you click this down, there's all these pre-built rows. There's all this stuff, content. What else we got? Call to action. Maybe I want to put a call. Maybe I need a nice call to action right here. Just drag it in. Okay, I want to put a call to action right there. Look, I didn't have to build a thing. Right? So you don't have to build a thing. And there it is. There's my call to action right in there. Done. Right? Oh, I don't want it there. Okay, I don't want it there. I want it down here. I put it right there. Boom, there it is. Very simple. You just click into this stuff and you have a live editor. Oops. You can also dock the docs. I don't like docking. See how there's blue right here? That green or whatever, bluish green. You can dock them if you want, but I don't. I usually just keep them out like this. And this is all like the little controls if you want to use it. I don't even get in this deep. I'm just telling you. You know, if I can type, you can write here, right? Live editor. You can see what you're doing. Good to go. Okay. So this is one way, right? This is one way. And let's just go take a look. So all of these assets, hopefully you guys understand how much assets are built in here. There's a lot. There is a lot. But let's just say, for example, you don't like this about us page. You're like looking at it and you're like, I I don't know. Yeah, something's really banged up here, right? So let's just go new page, and I'm just going to call this about us new. Okay, I'm just going to save that real quick. Mila, take off. Okay, and then I'm just going to click on the Webonly Builder, right? So this gets in the front here. And all I'm going to do is just go over to templates. And then I have all of these nice pre-built templates ready to go, right? So if I wanted to put, let's just say this one, she looks nice, right? Boom, just like that. I just created a start to finish page, just like that to get going, all right? Okay, maybe I didn't like that one. I could come down here. We have content pages. So here's some about me's, here's about us, about there, about here. We'll be back soon. Okay, I like this one. For a second, you click, you can replace the entire thing like this, or you can append a new out. So I'm going to replace the entire thing, right? I'm going to replace the entire thing just like this. Boom, just like that. Okay, let's go back into here. There's funnel opt-in pages, all your funnel opt-in pages. There's your funnel sales pages. These are all pre-built, ready to go for you. Boom, replace the entire exhibit. Okay, all right. Ninja hack, folks, ninja hack. And this is something you can only do on my platform. Okay, ninja hacks. Okay, let's just say I'm going through here and I really like this testimonial section. I really like this testimonial section, but I don't like everything else. Well, I can just go like this real quickly, testimonial section, save as, and I'm just going to call this testimonial section, just so I can have a name for it. So remind me, remember that name, save, okay? Save. Let's go back. Maybe we really wanted, let's go back to business select and let's go for this wonderful one right here. Okay. Right here, we put a new page here. Okay. We got our new page, but I really want that testimonial section on this page. You can go into here, into your save. There it is. Drag it in and boom, just like that. So what you need to understand is that, and to me, I kind of assume it like a junkyard. You can go and get parts from anywhere you want. One of the real ninja hacks that I usually like to teach once people already started, but this is just a good thing for you, is to just go and create a blank page. And then you can open up your other page like over here, right? You can go open up these other pages. And even if I want to put stuff into this page, you can drop it into this page. So I have this page, which is like my parts page, and I can pull parts one way or the other. Okay, I can pull parts one way or the other. So going through all this different stuff, I hope that you guys are grasping. If this makes sense to you, or if this is feeling you, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. If you think you need a little bit more explanation about kind of the bigger picture of how this all works, go ahead and put a 2 in the chat. Okay, go ahead and put it. Thank you, Gus. Thanks you, Taiwo. Hopefully I'm not mispronouncing your name. Okay, go ahead and hit like on the video too, guys. You know, let's try to see if this YouTube algorithm can get me out in front of some people, because I know this stuff is massively valuable. All right, here's how I know that it's massively valuable. This is my original platform. Okay, this is my original platform. You can't sign up for it anymore, but you can go look at all the testimonials. You know, this is a pretty extreme one, 30,000 in 2 months, but look at this stuff. How would $2,500 right now change your life? $2,500. I hand you $2,500 right now. You know, how would $2,500 change your life? $3,500 a month. Look at recurring a month. 2,000, 3,500 this week, 2,500 last week, 1,700 recurring. You know, 2,500, 10,000 in a month, 2,500, 1,000. Look at all this stuff that people who literally had absolutely no idea how to even deal with websites, but this gets your foot in the door. It gets your foot in the door, and I can't explain to you more. 1,500, 2K, 3,800, 500, 2,500, 600, 900, 500, 2,000. Folks, let me explain something to you. These small business owners, all they know is, gee, I need a website, right? And then their website may be an old or not converting, and there's a chance for you to get in there and start doing website makeovers to be able to, you know, get your foot in the door. And that's really what it's all about, is you get your foot in the door and you become the web guy or the digital guy. And so everything that they do is all going to go through you. Okay. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you a couple more little features in here. some things that, maybe I don't get a chance to show all this different stuff, but inside of here, again, inside the builder, I'll just flip through this now that you're kind of understanding the concepts, that you start with a base framework. Look, folks, let me explain something to you, right? Think about houses, right? Houses. Generally speaking, when you go out and you go to like new developments and everything, they're all very similar. Why? Because those guys know that like they don't need to reinvent the wheel. They don't need to reinvent the house. You don't have to build from the ground up or from scratch. You build with already pre-built assets. And so they already have like 5 or 6 major frameworks ready to go. And then people come in and they say, okay, well, I want the garage on the right, or I want a blue house, or I want windows at the top or the second floor, stuff like that. And you start to customize on top. That's it. You don't need to know a single line of code to be able to do all this stuff, which is a false belief. Most people are like, oh my God, you're going to be a coder. No, not at all. I'm building visually, all right? So inside of here, I'll show you what's inside of Webonly that we got. All of these crazy stuff, call outs, accordions, sidebars, countdown, all this different stuff. Standard here. Matter of fact, I think it would be better for me to do something. I'm going to show you all this stuff. See all this stuff? Search form, pricing tables, registration forms, coupons, business hours. Let me show you something real quick. Okay. Let me go show you. Let me just hop in here real quick. I'm going to go into the back here. So if you do sign up, so you know how to find things, right? If you do sign up right here, we literally have a step-by-step training videos for you. Okay. There's step-by-step training videos. So if you click this, it's all built right in here under tutorials. Literally, number 1, choosing a starter site. Number 2, using Switch. I showed you that, right? Hang on, I just got to click all this stuff off here. Using the builder. So that's what I just showed you. Row basics, okay? I didn't dive into the row, but there's tons that you can do here. Let me just go show you. Once you master the row, you're off to the races, folks. So see this right here? Let's just go turn this on. Watch this image back here, okay? So we could do a couple of things. We could go and we could come over here and underneath these rows. And again, this will be something where you learn to play around with. And so down here, you'll see, okay, look, oh, it's got a photo. Oh, I could have a video. I could have Parallax, right? Parallax, everybody know what Parallax is? Let's go select the photo real quick, and then I'll show you. So it's something that makes it like super nice. Let's just try if that's a good one. There you go. There's a Parallax video. So when you scroll, see the fork? Look at it. That looks so hot. Seriously, look at this. Like, boom, look at you scrolling, and it's got like that little parallax effect. There's all these cool little things, okay? So I'm not going to dive too deep, but remember, just rectangles on top of rectangles, and everything is made up of rows, right? That's a row, right? Down here, this is a row. And there's fun stuff that you can do with this stuff too, guys, right? So and I'll show you what I mean. Like, see this row right here? If I want to do something even stupid, silly, like craziness, right? You can come down here, put in effects. Well, the top of row. Maybe I want the top of row to be a big triangle. Watch this thing switch. Boom. Moving down here, curve left. So all these little different things that you can start to add at the top, which you can't really see because it's a white on white, which is like kind of like bad for us. But let me just go over here and show you something else with the style. Down here, we have these little different things called, shapes. Like we can go and add these shapes. And again, this might be a bad way to show you because it's white on white. But once you get into this stuff, you'll see there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can go and do. Especially this one. This one usually gets a lot of kick out of people. Animation. Click on animations, and we can go. Let's see. Zoom right. Ready? Watch this. Boom. Okay. Watch this real quick. Let me go save the page. A simple click like this. Look at that thing. Ready? Here we go. Refresh the page. And imagine showing this to your client. Like, ooh, look. Oh wow. They scroll on it. It's got that scroll. Look at that. Did you see that thing pop open? You see it pop? Right? So all these little tricks and stuff is in here. So again, you're starting with the big picture, the framework. And my recommendation is you go in and you replace the content, right? Replace the images, put in your customers' images, put in your customers' content, stuff like that. And then if you want to like trick it out and have a little fun, there's all these little fun stuffs in here. And again, it's just diving a little deeper. It's playing around. Maybe I want it to like bounce up. Boom. See it? Like it bounces up on people. They're fun little stuff to do, right? All that stuff is super fun in here, and you can go ahead and customize it and really have a kick. So let's just pop back in here real quickly. That's row basics. You'll learn in there. Templates. We went through this. I showed you all the templates. The primary header. We're not going to have time for this. I'm not going to get to this. If you like what you're seeing here, if you want more of this content, if you want me to go deeper on this stuff, I need to hear about it in the chat. So those of you that are watching on replay, if you're watching on live, whenever you catch it, let me know if you want me to go deeper, because we talked about this before, the primary header, right? That's this thing right here, this primary header. Remember, it's going to be on every single page, okay? All the pages. Logo, it's, again, just real quickly, it's usually a thing what people want to do. Menus, how do you change the menus? These things you want to move, they're pretty simple. Footer, that footer one, again, we talked about that. That's this one that's going to be on every page, right? Every page. How to do it. And then custom layouts. This is where it gets real fun. And again, what I talked about, how if you want to understand what custom layouts are, all you need to do is just understand this part, that like this header goes on every page, right? Every page. Well, if you make something really cool in here and you want it to go on multiple pages, for example, right? For example, if you wanted it to show up in your blog, right? So if you had a blog, and I guess I can probably show you some type of, let me just see if this will, if I can show you here. So this is like an older blog that I used to run and all this different stuff. And what we have is we have different categories, like different categories. And on the different categories, I always wanted something to pop up, right? That has to do with funnels. So on any category, like any category of funnels, we could always have an ad that was specifically for get a discount on funnels. Then over here, maybe on digital marketing, we could put an ad on every single one of these pages, every single one. And if you notice over here, this is only specific to digital marketing, but we make an offer of digital marketing. So that's really what these custom layouts are. And it gets a little bit, just slightly advanced, but it's really cool because you'll learn how to like put it on different things. So, all right, that's going to wrap this up, guys. There is a lot in here. Number one that I do want to bring up to you guys about Webonly is we do have the fastest platform on the planet. And when I say that, I am steadily being chased right now, okay? So I've been operating this type of operation for over 5 years. I've had, the best Google Cloud server you can possibly get, the best WP team you can possibly get, pairing up and partnering with WP Engine. And so, my sites all load within 1 second. 1 second. Now I know that, high level and ClickFunnels are trying to come out all different stuff, but I assure you it's WordPress. It's WordPress that's able to do that. And it's able to do it by the different features I've put into it and the settings I've set up with it. But up until recently, I know that I was the only platform that loads within 1 second, a split second. And then once you actually beef up your site by optimizing with 2 optimization engines. One is a page optimizer, another one's an image optimizer. The image optimizer, just so you understand, this is the number one thing that slows websites down, is business owners and people don't realize that you have to really get your images as small as possible. And they're usually taking images with their phone like this. They're too big. You don't realize 4,000 pixels. You don't need them to be that big. You only need them to be 1,000 pixels. Most pictures just 600. And that's how you will get the speeds and stuff like that to go on. But this is all done for you. And it freaking tells you what to do. I mean, I can't make this any more simple for you, that it'll literally come in here and it freaking walks you through this whole thing. It'll literally go through this and automatically do it, automatically do this, automatically do it, automatically. Like, you don't need to freaking do anything, okay? You don't need to do any of this stuff. And so literally look at what it's doing. It's going through and checking your shit. It's basically saying like, listen, you forgot to compress this image. You forgot to do this, boss. Hey, boss. Like, I've got a freaking AI system built into this thing to help you out. Not only is it going to do your images, but we also are going to do the optimizer for entire pages. And that's something that we can get into at another time. And that is simply right over here. Where's my little page? Oh, there we go. Over here, which is your optimizing. We have an optimization engine for each page. But it tells you what to do, folks. You don't need to understand what the hell caching is or what gzip compression is or why the benefits that you should be compressing all your HTML, CSS. I need to know that, but not you. You just know that this is freaking good. You know, the less code you have, the faster that bitch is gonna freaking load. You got to compress it all. You got to get rid of all the junk, right? Because it's all data download. The less downloads that you have, the faster things load. Okay. All this little bit of stuff, just know that it's already built in. It's already done for you. So, all right, I'm going to leave it here, folks. I'm going to leave it here for you. I hope that you got good content out of this. If you did, please let me know and I will do more for you. Quick little plug. If you are catching this today or tonight on the replay only, I do want to let you guys know about something I've announced in my Facebook groups, which is a paid Facebook ads masterclass. Okay. So this Facebook ads masterclass, I know we were just talking about how, okay, websites you don't need, but once you get the website, you're going to have to drive traffic to your client's website. You have to. For years, I've always used Google, but that flipped a couple of years ago. Now we use Facebook. We want to drive traffic to our clients' websites. So you're going to need to understand Facebook. And so anyways, long story short, not only did I crack the code on Facebook, and literally I've got a system that is plug and play into pretty much any freaking niche that you have. I'm running it on 5 different niches right now, all getting results. I do have a coaching program for those of you who don't know me. And this is where I'm actually running a lot of it, is not only for myself, but also my students. So if you want to learn more about me and learn more about what I'm doing here, please dive over here. Check out our apprenticeship. Check out my vlog, right? If you don't like being on YouTube, I have no problem with that. I put all my top YouTube videos on this vlog. Again, I put all my top videos on this website. So if you don't want to scavenge through YouTube, feel free to come on over here and watch very, very detailed stuff. But if you are interested in joining this paid masterclass, I'll drop it into your chat for us. There you go. Boom, you're good to go. And down here, this is last 2 weekends ago, I taught and trained my VA, okay? What I did is I went and built SOPs to show exact step-by-step so that my VA team could set up all my ads, set up my clients' ads, set up anybody's ads. And literally, I did it with the full Zoom recordings too. And I'll be giving those away to you. So whether you're going to use it for yourself, which you really should first, but you could also use them later to train your own VAs, okay? Train your own VAs. So I'll be giving you all of that, where literally, if you guys know anything about high level, we use high level, like, you know, ridiculously. I wouldn't say exclusively because I do have other sets of CRMs. I still am an Infusionsoft diehard. I'll always keep my Infusionsoft, but right now, high level is the transition for everybody, folks. Okay, high level is a transition. Also, what I'm going to be doing is that when you start running conversion ads, you're going to need funnels. So we went and put in here actually 8 funnels. There's 8 funnels. Okay, there's 8 funnels. And on top of this, what I want to tell you is that what I don't have down here is that I added a Slack channel, so you can actually come in and actually get questions answered that you may have directly by me and or my team. So, all right, folks, we're going to go ahead and sign this off. I appreciate all of you. Again, hopefully that I came onto YouTube with a bang and you got some value out of this. Please like it. Please share it if you can. Let me know. And those of you that are here, if you are on Facebook, come on over to the Facebook group, right? Come on over to the Facebook group. Let me just get you that link just in case if you don't have it. I don't need you to go searching. Come on over to the Facebook group and go ahead and join us. And I'm posting there. I try to go live every Wednesday to do that. So we're testing out YouTube. If it's easier for people to consume, if it's easier for people to see, to get the message out there. I've kind of been like this hidden like secret guru for the last 4 years. Okay. I showed you what I've done with my students. If you want to see what I'm doing with my apprenticeship program, please, go ahead and be my guest. If you guys are still in tune and you're trying to, look me up or anything, you can simply come over here and type in results. You'll have to remember this, folks. I'm sorry, but you'll have to remember it. If you go to apprenticeship.com, right? I'm sorry, agencypreneur.com, you can click in results and you can come down here and start to see what we're doing or what I'm doing with people, helping them start and grow their digital agencies. Look, folks, let me explain something to you. Okay. Let me explain something to you here, folks. This was me not too long ago, a few years ago. I was living in my parents' basement, right here, my parents' basement. That's all I had to my name. I lost everything. I screwed up. It was my fault. I made personal decisions wrong, business decisions wrong, relationship decisions wrong, everything. I made it wrong. And I lost it all. I lost it all. I went to the bottom like you have no idea. There's no other place that you can go. Let's just say that I was in a 4x6 cell. Okay. I was in a 4x6 cell. Okay. I lost it all. You know, I went off the deep end, you name it, and I recovered. I knew the future was digital. I knew the future was helping small business owners be able to navigate this digital world. And I'll never forget this. So those of you who get your first client, my first client was $65. $65. And my dad, when he took that picture, he says, son, I haven't seen you smile, you know, in so long. I haven't seen you smile. It's the first time I smiled in so long, living this thing. And I worked my way up, all the way up. Within about a year, I had my own office in Boston, downtown Boston. So folks, this is easy to do for anybody. You know, look, you know, if you've been distracted or put off by the call of websites because some famous guy, you know, basically lied. Okay. And I love Russell Brunson. I have so much respect for him, but he just flat out lied because it's in his best interest to promote his software. And a lot of people just believe people carte blanche, but it's not true. It's not true, folks. You really should add this website component to your offerings when you can. When you meet with a small business owner, if there's an opportunity for you to like either redo their website or get them a new website to get them a little bit more high converting, a little bit more SEO optimized, a little bit faster loading, these are all things that business owners believe that they need. We all know that's not true. And I'll be the first one to tell you, even with 1,500 websites under my belt, over 1,100 of them, I was going to say 1,000, but we keep breaking it. We keep going up and up. 11 under active management. Active management. Yeah. How am I doing that? Well, that's Webonly. I got a network, right? But I can tell you this, that you don't need a website per se, right? I could walk down the street of New York and have all watches in my coat and be like, hey, what kind of watch do you want? What kind of watch do you want? Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? You need some watches? I got watches here, right? But it's not really efficient, right? But it goes to show you don't need a store, you don't need a website, you don't need all this stuff. However, this website thing is a huge, huge opportunity for you to get your foot in the door with people. So, all right, if you like it, I appreciate it. All the thumbs up, sharing, commenting, whatever you need. And I appreciate it. If it is, then we'll make a return next Wednesday. Otherwise,